Fellas, ladies, my niggas, my hoes, don't ever go to law school. I'll be damned if I get an A in a course that's called Simping on Stalking Karen.
Officers later confronted Freeman.
Well, we got a complaint from him that you were in his vehicle tonight and you're harassing him and stalking him.
I don't know what to tell you.
Okay. Did you take some items from him last night?
Apparently the judge, he aced the course. He got an A+. So let's watch this news clip and we'll come back and chop it up.
About one pretty dramatic day in court. A Cuyahoga County judge sentenced a former North Ridgeville teacher today on multiple charges.
An emotional scene in court today and plenty to get to. That teacher was arrested back in November for stalking her ex-boyfriend, stealing belongings from his car, and repeatedly showing up to the school where he works. Annabelle Childers brings us into the courtroom and breaks down the dispute between her attorney and the judge.
Year-old Hannah Freeman appeared to be completely caught off guard in court. This morning, she appeared for sentencing on multiple charges. But first, a quick recap on how we got here. Freeman's ex-boyfriend called Westlake police last November, saying he'd been having issues with Freeman since they broke up in April.
My ex-girlfriend continues to stalk me and park her car next to wherever I am and follow me home every night.
The ex said Freeman had stolen belongings from his car and also followed him to the middle school where he worked. Freeman was also a teacher at the time, but the two worked at separate districts. Officers later confronted Freeman.
Well, we got a complaint from him that you were in his vehicle tonight and you're harassing him and stalking him.
I don't know what to tell you.
Okay. Did you take some items from him last night?
Freeman was arrested for stalking, burglary, aggravated theft, and more. But this June, she entered a guilty plea to reduce charges. Which brings us to her sentencing. From the beginning, the atmosphere was tense. Freeman's attorney, Michael Kinlan, argued Freeman has no prior record outside of a noise complaint. And Freeman also spoke.
I regret the incident. I definitely acted out of emotion, and I regret that decision that I made that night, and I will take steps necessary to move on from this incident, and you will not see me back here again.
After hearing statements, Judge David Matia issued this sentence.
I'm going to place you on 18 months of community control.
Matia went on to order no contact with the victim, house arrest with work release and mental health counseling. But this was the real kicker.
And you will serve the first 7 days of this term of probation in our county jail.
At this point, Your Honor, I'm going to make a motion to withdraw her plea and we'd rather go to trial.
Because you don't like the sentence?
No, because we don't like the way the court has interpreted the facts.
The judge firing back.
When was this case indicted?
December.
Yeah. Half a year ago.
Your Honor,
Did you make any effort to talk to me in the last 6 months about how I would sentence your client?
Yes.
No. Your bad practice is not my problem.
I don't think it's my bad practice.
We're done.
Now, after that moment, Freeman was escorted to the jail where she is right behind me. We reached out today to her former employer, the North Ridgeville City School District. They told us that she was removed and put on unpaid administrative leave following the incident, and she has not been back in the district since.
I'm a failure. I'm black, but I don't have good D. Apparently the white boy, he got that good D. That Karen, she was stalking her ass off. Everywhere he went, she was there. But why did he break up with that stalking Karen? She was needy, boring, and her pussy wasn't good. And she could not accept the fact, so she had to resort to stalking. Let's hear how she stalked the white boy.
Freeman's ex-boyfriend called Westlake police last November, saying he'd been having issues with Freeman since they broke up in April.
My ex-girlfriend continues to stalk me and park her car next to wherever I am and follow me home every night.
The ex said Freeman had stolen belongings from his car and also followed him to the middle school where he worked. Freeman was also a teacher at the time, but the two worked at separate districts.
It's official. It's no longer allegedly. White boy got that good D, but he don't know how to monetize his good D. White boy, get with that black cat from Atlanta. Calvin Brock, he had good D so much. He made the city of Atlanta pay him $1 million. He tore Natalie Hall ass up, and she was stalking just like your bitch.
Fox 5 exclusive. The former chief of staff for a Fulton County commissioner is speaking out for the first time about his almost $1 million settlement against Fulton County.
Calvin Brock says Fulton County Commissioner Natalie Hall fired him after he ended a sexual relationship with her. A federal judge ruled in Brock's favor earlier this month. Fox 5's Angelique Proctor talked with the fired employee about the toll the case had on him.
Calvin Brock says finally having this sexual discrimination case behind him feels really good. He says finding the courage to actually file it in the first place was one of the most difficult things he's ever done.
I have a regret from the first time that I was propositioned.
Fired Chief of Staff Calvin Brock says he agreed to a sexual relationship with Fulton County Commissioner Natalie Hall that he knew was wrong because he wanted to keep his six-figure salary.
The lows got very low. I had to take out of my 401k to finish rebuilding my house. And then just the emotional standpoint, I did go to a psychiatrist, could not find a job. I honestly felt like I was blackballed in the city.
Once Brock ended the romance, Hall fired him. That's when the 52-year-old filed an equal employment opportunity complaint that led to a jaw-dropping trial that reveals sexual encounters in Hall's office and their homes. Brock and his attorneys said having the traditional roles reversed was going to be tough, but they believe they would prevail because of the overwhelming evidence, including tracking devices Hall placed in Brock's car.
The evidence was damning, it was salacious, and it was non-flattering. We felt that the county certainly did not want this to go forward and let the public see what was going on.
Attorney Mitchell says he tried to settle with the county several times before the trial. In the end, a federal judge awarded Brock back pay with interest, compensatory damages, and attorney's fees. He says he finally feels whole.
There was so much manipulation and abuse of power amongst other employees that were in that office that I tried to protect over the years, that I felt like if I did not do this, I felt like others would be actually targeted.
Mr. Brock says he no longer wants to work in county government and has completely changed career paths to cyber security. In Gwinnett County, Angelique Proctor, Fox 5 News.
Big Swole, Calvin Brock, are you on that crack, man? Are you a crackhead? You think because you got that good D, if you work for Facebook, Google, Microsoft, you won't get stalked?
Mr. Brock says he no longer wants to work in county government and has completely changed career paths to cyber security.
Good D, it travels. But I get a game. You don't want 1 million. You want $1 billion. Do your thing, Calvin Brock. The entitlement and delusion in that courtroom was something else. This chick is talking to the judge for a lighter sentence. Like she got good pussy. This is how chicks with good pussy talk sweet to the judge.
And Freeman also spoke.
I regret the incident. I definitely acted out of emotion, and I regret that decision that I made that night, and I will take steps necessary to move on from this incident, and you will not see me back here again.
Next time they see you, you're going to be under arrest for having an inappropriate relationship with 13, 14, 15, 16, or 17 years old. But that sentence, that judge, he thinks she got good pussy, man. The judge, he's buying it. He's buying that sweet talk. I don't believe the white boy. They call the police on you. I think you, Miss Karen, you got some bomb-ass pussy. Come into the chambers and get the judge a little something.
After hearing statements, Judge David Matia issued this sentence.
I'm going to place you on 18 months of community control.
Matia went on to order no contact with the victim, house arrest with work release and mental health counseling.
The judge, he gave her a light sentence But he say, nah, I'm not gonna pay with her ass, nah. I asked your attorney behind the scenes, can we have a threesome with you? And your attorney said, no way, Jose. So, stalking Karen, you're doing 7 days in jail. And the stalking Karen said, that's a death sentence. I'm gonna get 7 days for stalking. I'm gonna die in jail.